Tonight, a story that perhaps will have you thinking about your own behavior on your phone. Betting on football and boxing might not be so different than playing a game of war or Candy Crush.
Senior reporter Jake Wazakowski has this special report on how mobile gamers may be gambling more than they're gaming.
You know about gaming and gambling addictions, each with their accessory of choice. But now experts are saying that playing games on your phone could have the same effect as being addicted to gambling.
Toss to White.
It's considered the biggest gambling season of the year.
He's in! Patriots win the Super Bowl!
About $4 billion is bet on the Super Bowl each year.
Intercepted Robert Alford.
And only $100 million of it is wagered legally.
Takes the long one. Oh!
The NCAA tournament not far behind, a month away.
For this time of year for me, when I was gambling, didn't make a difference. It was another game to bet on.
Matt Anselmo is all too familiar with the downfall of problem gambling. Since the age of 12, he was making sports wagers on a regular basis. For more than a decade, he was on active duty in the military and law enforcement. He later created Premier Fighter, an MMA apparel company. But he had a dark secret with gambling.
It was a part of my life, and then it consumed my life, and it became moment to moment.
His addiction landed him in federal prison for about 3 years for mail fraud.
For certain people, making a simple wager is no big deal, and then for other people, addiction is very much a mental health disorder. It's something that they need to be aware of. It is something that you're not cured from. It's something that you need to be able to manage.
The game has changed because of cell phones. Whether it's an online overseas website,
winners get paid the next day and there's no season-long commitment,
or DraftKings and FanDuel, which in some states is considered gambling, it's always in your pocket.
The problem becomes, because of the accessibility, it is always in front of you.
But it's not the only type of game that can be considered gambling on your cell phone.
But truly the definition of gambling is putting something of value down on an unknown outcome.
Kelia Guevara of Heartland Family Service says the booming popularity of cell phone gaming have researchers looking at the similarities between gambling and these mobile games. Though the games are free to download, statistics say apps like Candy Crush, Game of War, and Mobile Strike are making upwards of $1 million a day from players making in-app purchases.
That very clearly mirrors that same kind of brain response of what's going on in a gambler's mind when they're at a slot machine. It's that I want to keep playing because maybe the next button, maybe the next play, maybe the next bet, maybe the next card is going to be the one that wins.
Guevara says the apps are set up to keep you playing, and most of the time there's no end to the game. The add-ons to play more or buy something cool add up.
One woman was saying her husband had spent $5,000 that month on the game.
The signs of a mobile gaming addict are similar to problem gambling.
If you're lying about how much time that you're spending playing, if you're using money and kind of sneaking that money, borrowing money, lying about how much money you're spending, that's a big sign.
Just as Anselmo has been able to control his gambling addiction for the last 5 years, there's hope. If you've got a problem with the words, game over.
No matter how desperate things get, there's hope, and as long as you're invested in yourself and as long as you have faith, you're going to be able to manage it.
Heartland Family Service has a 24/7 problem gambling crisis line, and that number is 866-322-1407. And we have that information on our website with more as well at KMTV.com. Jake Wazakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.